dive into one of the most shocking stories in Formula One today, the sacking of Christian Horner as Red Bull Racing's team principal and CEO after an extraordinary 20-year tenure. Horner's journey with Red Bull transformed a fledgling team into a juggernaut of the sport. But his abrupt departure in July 2025 has sent shockwaves through the F1 paddock. Today, we'll explore his history, his remarkable achievements, the stats that define his legacy, and the turbulent circumstances that led to his exit. Buckle up. This is a story of triumphs, controversies, and a dramatic end to an era. Christian Edward Johnston Horner, born in 1973 in Leamington Spa, England, wasn't just a suit who stumbled into F1. He started as a driver, competing in karting and progressing to British Formula Renault, where he won races. By 1997, he was in Formula 3000 with Arden International, a team he co-founded with his father. But during a test in Estoril, watching Juan Pablo Montoya's fearless driving, Horner realized his future wasn't behind the wheel. He pivoted to team management, building Arden into a competitive outfit. In 2005, at just 31, Horner was handed the keys to Red Bull Racing, a team born from the ashes of the struggling Jaguar F1 outfit. Purchased by energy drink magnate Dietrich Mateschitz, Horner became the youngest team principal in F1 history, a bold choice for a brand new team with big ambitions, but no track record. He started with borrowed money, a second-hand trailer, and a vision. One of his first masterstrokes was recruiting Adrian Newey, the legendary designer. This partnership would become the backbone of Red Bull's success. Horner's early years weren't easy. In 2005, Red Bull scored points but struggled with reliability. The 2006 season was transitional, with Ferrari engines overheating, though Horner's showmanship shone when he jumped into a Monaco pool in a Superman cape to celebrate the team's first podium. By 2009, with Newey's RB5 car and Renault engines, Red Bull hit their stride. Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber won 6 races, finishing second in the Constructors' Championship. The 2010 to 2013 period was Red Bull's golden era under Horner's leadership. Vettel won 4 consecutive Drivers' Championships, becoming the youngest world champion in 2010 at age 23. Red Bull secured the Constructors' Championship each year, amassing 47 race wins, 60 pole positions, and 141 podiums in this span alone. Horner, still in his 30s, became the second youngest team principal to win a Constructors' Championship title behind only Colin Chapman. His ability to recruit and retain talent like Newey, Webber, and Vettel while fostering a bold team culture made Red Bull a force. But after 2013, Mercedes' dominance and regulation changes pushed Red Bull into a 7-year title drought, testing Horner's resilience. Horner's second act came with Max Verstappen and a switch to Honda power units in 2019. In 2021, Verstappen ended Mercedes' reign, clinching his first Drivers' Championship in a dramatic Abu Dhabi finale. Red Bull finished second in the Constructors' Championship that year, but roared back in 2022 and 2023, winning both titles. The 2023 season was historic. Red Bull won 21 of 22 races, with Verstappen setting a record with 10 consecutive victories. Under Horner, Red Bull achieved a 1-2 finish in the Drivers' Championship. Verstappen and Sergio Perez, a first for the team. By July 2025, Horner's 20-year tenure yielded staggering stats: 124 Grand Prix victories, 107 pole positions, 287 podiums, 8 Drivers' Championships, 4 each for Vettel and Verstappen, and 6 Constructors' Championships. Red Bull's Milton Keynes campus grew from a small operation into a state-of-the-art facility, a testament to Horner's vision. He wasn't just a manager. He was a showman, a media magnet, and a lightning rod for debate. Boosted by his marriage to former Spice Girl Geri Halliwell and his candid appearances on Drive to Survive. But success didn't shield Horner from controversy. In February 2024, Allegations of inappropriate and controlling behavior toward a female employee rocked Red Bull. An independent investigation cleared Horner, and an appeal was dismissed in August 2024. But the scandal left scars. Leaked messages fueled public scrutiny, and tensions flared with Jos Verstappen, Max's father, who warned the team would explode if Horner stayed. The saga strained Horner's relationship with the Austrian side of Red Bull's business, including advisor Helmut Marko, who was backed by Verstappen. On track, Red Bull's dominance faded. By mid-2025, the team was fourth in the Constructors' Championship with only 2 wins, trailing McLaren, Ferrari, and Mercedes. Verstappen, third in the driver's standings, was vocal about the car's issues, calling it undrivable after a 5th-place finish at Silverstone. Key departures compounded the problems. Adrian Newey left for Aston Martin, sporting director Jonathan Wheatley joined Sauber, and designer Rob Marshall moved to McLaren. Rumors swirled about Verstappen's future, with Mercedes eyeing his contract's performance-related exit clauses. Horner's attempts to lead Red Bull's 2026 engine project while managing the team stretched him thin, and internal power struggles intensified. On July 9, 2025, Red Bull dropped the bombshell. Horner was sacked with immediate effect, replaced by Laurent Mekies, former Racing Bulls team principal. In a tearful farewell speech at Milton Keynes, Horner expressed shock, stating no clear reason was given for his dismissal. Red Bull's parent company praised his exceptional work, but pointed to the team's dismal performance and internal discord. Martin Brundle, a friend and former driver, called the move sad, but not entirely surprising, citing the not particularly rosy atmosphere in the paddock. Max Verstappen paid tribute on social media, writing, "From my first race win to 4 world championships, we have shared incredible successes. Thank you for everything, Christian." Yet, speculation persists. Was Horner's exit a move to appease Verstappen and keep him at Red Bull? Or did he lose the backing of key stakeholders like the Juventus family after failing to halt the team's slide? Laurent Mekies, a respected engineer with ties to Jos Verstappen from their Arrows days, now faces the daunting task of reviving Red Bull's fortunes ahead of the 2026 regulation changes. Christian Horner's 20 years at Red Bull redefined what a new team could achieve in F1. He took a drinks company's gamble and built a dynasty, outpacing legends like Ron Dennis in titles won. His 124 wins and 14 championships place him among the greatest team principals ever, yet his exit feels abrupt and unresolved. Was he a scapegoat for Red Bull's struggles? Or did his leadership style and controversies make his position untenable? The truth likely lies in a mix of performance issues, internal politics, and the need for a fresh start. As Red Bull prepares for a new era under Mekies, questions linger about Verstappen's future and the team's competitiveness. Horner, at 51, is far from done. Rumors link him to Ferrari or Alpine, and his track record ensures he'll remain a force in motorsport. For now, we bid farewell to a polarizing figure who shaped F1's modern era. Thank you for joining me. Let's keep watching to see where this wild ride takes us next.